Chuki Beats.
So now all I'm going to do is compare the visuals of the car, compare it, how they look, how they've updated, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So starting off with the Comet, you see that the wheels are definitely updated. You've got rear bumper grills that weren't there before. And I think a big thing is the fact that the spoiler's gone. So with GTA 5, when it released, the spoiler was stock. You cannot remove the spoiler unless you remove the whole boot. And then we've got the Comet SR update, which has no spoiler, but then again it's a Comet SR and it's all updated. You never had a spoiler in GTA 4 and now you've got a spoiler on the normal Comet. Now if you look at the seats, you do realise that GTA 4 had a very diverse kind of seat. It was a different seat that looked like it suited the vehicle instead of just a generic bucket seat. Now moving on to the Enquires, it's disappointing to say the engine bay is still very similar. I think it's exactly the same and it's still really pixelated. If you do look at the back grille, you can see through the back grille and you can actually see the exhaust back box. Yeah, the wheels are updated, but then these wheels are not unique because you can actually get them in high end in LS Customs. So if you do look at the headlights, nothing's really changed. It's nothing of an improvement. And then we have got the bucket seats, which is a bit different. We've got the same bucket seats as we do in the Comet, but we don't have the pifter detail on it. With the side of it, there's quite a bit more detail. Mainly the stripe on the side of the livery is a big detail. Moving on to the Sultan now, and The Sultan really, the engine bay again is hardly improved. The GTA 4 one is a bit glitched out on this video. I guess GTA 5 does just look a bit more 3D-ish. The interior, I think, in my opinion, the GTA 4's interior is a bit better on this. You know, that disgusting civilian cup that you get in GTA 5. It's a bit better, but it's less pixelated, of course. The exhaust, nothing much to say about the exhaust. And I would say the back of the car is just very similar overall. The tail lights are very similar. Now you can definitely tell that the Sultan in GTA 4 is a lot lower. You can tell this in many cars actually, that it gets so much more lower when you lower it in GTA 4. Now the Futo. Now starting off with the interior is very dark in GTA 4. I think that's just a GTA 4 thing because you're not meant to go in first person or see the interior. That's why it's so dark. The exhaust, not much to say again on the exhaust. I do realise from the back when you do look at GTA 4, I mean everyone realises that you get the Liberty City plate of course instead of a unique plate. And I guess the rear lights are a bit more retro. Again, very low. You can get very low in GTA 4. Let me just explain this suspension. I did keep the car in GTA 5 stock because these are comparisons of stock cars. Now, since I recorded this clip, I actually wanted to touch on the subject of the seats of this car. It's so much better in GTA 4. I think this just shows the fact that GTA 4 interiors are definitely more unique. Now moving on to the Dukes, I've got to say the same thing again. It definitely with cars that come out with GTA 5, so the cars that were released with GTA 5, they all had bad interiors or bad engine bays. What can I say really? I think that's just a thing that Rockstar didn't know. They didn't know they were going to make a first person mode in GTA 5 or be able to open bonnets now that you can do that in GTA 5. I don't think that was a thing. So I think that's why everything's so pixelated. I love the Dukes a lot more in GTA 4. Just the way it had so much torque and the way it felt more muscle car-y with the suspension and everything. But, you know, something you can't see in these comparisons, but you could see in the drag races. The side exhaust on the Dukes is pretty cool. Now finally, the Banshee. And again guys, I can't stress enough on how much is below my mind the fact that GTA 4 just has a better interior. It's weird to say. GTA 4 in my opinion has a better unique interior. I mean, in my opinion the interior is just so much better. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah. The paintwork on this car is, it's weird to say, GTA 4 definitely had a lot more detail than I thought, but it's not as fine as GTA 5. And the Banshee, the rear lights, they look pretty much the same. The wheels are a lot better in GTA 5. And the engine bay. The engine bay I found pretty funny. It's very, very similar on both cars. Like, I don't think they've changed anything. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And yeah, if you did find it in any way entertaining, then yeah, I'd appreciate it if you left a like. Thank you very much guys, and see you in the next one.